So in today's video I'm going to be installing new speakers for the rear deck of my Camaro. I already went ahead and took out the bottom portion of the back seat. We have my girlfriend over here. She's gonna help me. So let's get started. So guys, as I said, I already took out that back seat. All you have to do is pry up on this part of the seat and on that side and push down right there. So push down and pull forward and pull out, and right there, same thing. Push down, pull out, and the seat comes right out. Now there's a bolt there, a nut there, a bolt there, and a bolt there, and this whole back seat comes out. So let's get that. Alright guys, so me and my girlfriend just got this. We just got the back seat off right there, the back top part. It's those two bolts right there, the nut, and those two bolts there. Then you unlatch it from the top and it comes right out. So now we're gonna figure out what else we have to do. Probably gonna have to take these sides off, and then the deck and those sides. So once we start getting progress, I'll be back with you guys. I just figured out we have to take these side rocker panels off. Those are just clipped on. I can grab it from this side and then pull up from here, and it just unclips all of them at once. Did it on that side already. And then there's clips holding this piece up. Right here is 1, 2, I think 3, and then 1, 2, and 3, and like a few in the middle. Not that sure, but we're gonna take this part off and this part off, and then we'll be back with you guys once we do that. Alright guys, I got the driver's side out. There's a clip there, clip here, clip here. There's a clip here, clip in here, and I think that's it. I think that it just pulls straight out. Move them out of the way. So it's right there. I'm gonna go ahead and give the phone to my girlfriend so she can record me do the other side. So be back. Alright guys, so there's a clip here. You just pull it this way, and then what I did on the other side is I just worked my hand while pushing, forcing, and then I go ahead, grab this side, pull it, the last clip with the seat belt around everything, just pull it out. So that's the passenger side. Let me see what else we have to do, and then we'll be back. Alright guys, so we're taking off the window part right there and the seat belt thing. So on this side, what you want to do is remove this little plastic part right here that covers the bolt. It's a number 7. All you gotta do is pry it with like a small screwdriver, a little knife or something. Take this screw out. It's a number 7. This is a number T50. And then take this off. Then you take that part off. It's just clipped on there, so just pull it downwards like this way, and then you're able to take this one off. It's clipped on there too. So I'll be back once we got that part and this part off, and on the other side of course. So see you soon. Hey guys, so I got that part off and that part off and that part off on this side. That part's right there. To take it all the way off, you have to take that screw off of the belt, but I'm not gonna do that because there's no need. On this side, I'm gonna show you guys. I already did it on that side, but there's a small little 7mm all the way back here. So 7mm, the T50, and then you can there's clips, bottom portion, top portion to that 7mm. Take that 7mm out. The best way I found to do to take that 7mm out is one of these small little ratchets. It's the easiest one that'll fit. The other big one is not gonna fit in there. It's just not enough clearance, but that worked for me to get that 7mm out. It's kind of hard, but definitely works. And I'm gonna go to AutoZone, buy a clip remover so I can get these clips out. So I'll be back once I'm back, I guess. Alright guys, so I finally got this rear deck out. Not gonna lie, it took me about 30 minutes to get out. So happy I could. There's a wiring harness right there that's plugged up to the deck. You have to unplug that to get this deck out. I think it's for the third brake light. Then you have access to your rear speakers. There's a 7mm bolt right there, and then it just comes out. These are clips, they just come out. And there's a 7mm bolt here. It comes out, and then those are just clips. It just lifts up, pull out, and they come out. Then you unplug the speaker, plug in the new ones, and we're good. So let me go get the new ones, and we'll be back. Room because it's kind of hot outside. We have the plug connected to the speaker. This just hooks up to the OEM plug. The speaker goes on top of the adapter. Screw it on, and I'm gonna screw it on right now. Both of the speakers, and take it outside to just clip on with that clip and put the 7mm bolt and start putting everything back together. So be back. Alright guys, so we took the old ones out and put the new ones, put the screw back on. Sun's going down, so we gotta hurry up a little bit. We're about to put the back cover back on. Then we'll put that, I believe, this side piece, yeah, this side piece, the 7mm screw right back there. Put this back on, then put the big piece back on, put the seat back on, and put the bottom piece back on, and we'll be done. But let's get started. I'm gonna put this on first. So this just goes on top and clipped on piece. So that piece is gonna go on. Be back. Alright guys, so we got the back piece back on. It just goes underneath the metal on this side too. There's two slots where two plastic clips go underneath the metal on each side. Then you press down the clips, the two clips in the middle, and 3 or 4 clips right here on the outer skirt. Then you don't forget to put this plug back in, put these clips back on. I have them right here. I'm just about to get ready to do that. There's one. There's 2, I think. If I can get it on there, there it is. There's 2. And then there's 3. And there's 4. So back piece is installed. Now we're gonna put that side piece right there, and that side piece, and then put that side piece right there, the little small corner one, and put the big giant ones. So I'll catch you guys up whenever we got this one and that one put on. So I just got this piece in. Before I put this small little corner piece in, I do want to remind you guys to put this 7mm screw in. And if you guys took this off to take the deck off easier, or to minimize risk of breaking this tab for the lines on the back of the glass for the snow, then remember to plug this back in if you did take it off. Same thing on this side. Remember to put the 7mm back in and plug this wire back up. Then you can put this one, that little corner piece back on, and that's this little piece right here. Just goes in right here like this. Push it in place, and you just clip it in place like that. So you do the same thing to this side. So I'll be back whenever I got this side, and I'm starting to work on these big parts down here. So yeah. Alright guys, so we put the 7mm back on there, put the cap back on there, put the T whatever screw on there. I think it's a T50, if I remember, T50 screw back on there. We got that back on there, got back in there, and gotta put this big huge plastic piece back on there. And then I can put that cover back on there, put the seats back on, and we'll be complete. So same thing on this side, already got the cap and everything back on there. Gotta put this big piece on, that one, then the seat, and it should be done. I'll be back whenever we got these two sides on. Remember, they're just clipped on there, so nothing special. Just put it back in place and clip it back on there. Should be good to go. And I'm gonna go ahead and put this side, this side, this side, this side, and then I'll be back when I'll put the seat back on. So my girlfriend got this part put in, and I got these side panels put in. on both sides. As you can see, got that one side put in. Now we're gonna put the top portion of the seat back on and then work on the bottom portion. So if you remember from the beginning, we took those bolts out, that nut and the two bolts over there. We're gonna do it, put the seat back on, put those two screws over there, bolts, those two bolts back on, and that nut, and then we can put the bottom seat and we're done. So I'll be back whenever we get the top portion put on. Got the sides put in, the bottom portion of the sides put in. We got the back seat put in, that nut in the middle, two bolts on the side, two bolts on the side put on. Got this side all put in, belts right there. You got the seat belt right there too. You just have to pull it to the other side. Everything is put in place. Now we just gotta slide this seat in, clip it on those clips right there, and then push it down to those clips, and we installed those completely. So the back speakers completely. Alright guys, we got the back seat all put in, the side panels all put in, speakers put in, back deck put in, side panels put in again, this panel put in, everything's all put back in, and those are all our old speakers. So that wraps up the video. If you guys like the video, have any questions, leave a comment. Yeah, go ahead and just subscribe if you want some more content. We out.
Now turn up.